Okay, so here we are, new video. Now it's the super detailing aspect. Placed in order to Shapeways for a modern lift and some detail parts for a auto repair shop. And here is the unboxing. This is how the tools kit comes: tires, parts cleaning, lifts, some blocks, and oxyacetylene tanks. And in the other package we have the lift, and these didn't come out all that clear, but in one package we had the actual vertical lifts. You'll see more of those later. That's blurry vision. And then we have the other half of the lifts where it's parts that goes under the car. So we broke them off the screw, painted it, glued the tires on the racks, left some loose. Painted what was silver meant to be silver, painted yellow. The parts cleaners are red, and the modern lifts are typically blue with yellow forks. So next part is getting everything glued together and put in place. Just a reminder, I lost some footage, so I'm going to use still frames in order to kind of get you caught up on what was lost in the video. So at this point, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with that awning. And here, the piece is laid on top of the roof. You can see that my brace pieces, I tacked the two pieces together, just laid them on top to see how it would look kind of conceptually. And at this point I still hadn't made a final decision, but I was pretty sure that what you saw there was close to what I ended up doing. You can see that I got a couple cars from the club, and we used those for cars being repaired on the lifts. I'd considered taking them apart and trying to cut the hood open, but after fiddling around with them for a little bit, I said screw it, I'll come up with a plan B, and you'll see what I did here shortly. So here I did the grouting and some light weathering along the brick, and I started laying the pieces and parts along the base to kind of mock up what I was going to do with all those components. I painted the inside of the building as well. You can kind of see it. I painted a grimy brown and tried to make it look like it was dirty and weathered, and I'd call that the minimum acceptable standard. So once I made some decisions on where everything was going, notice that I put tires up on the shelf. I also put some boxes up there later and didn't get a good video of that. And using the quick seal, I'm also made a final decision on the roof, and what I decided to do was to put the bottom of this piece parallel with the opening of the bays and run it all the way across the top, and it was time to get that all glued in and in place at this time. So I don't know what really happened here, but if you notice there's a little white piece at the very end of that on the far side of the building, and there wasn't enough. I didn't make enough of this. I was short by an eighth of an inch, so I put that square piece on in order to fill in the space so that the roof would go all the way to the lower end side of the building over the retail end. And once I got that other piece glued and painted, it would put an end cap on that other side, and everything would square up nicely and frame the building well. So I'm adding all the details here with the white caulk, and this is all sped up 2 times in order to just kind of show you everything put in place in a condensed format. So all the pieces and parts are now glued in place. We'll set this aside and let them dry. And now we'll put the end cap in place here and then glue the building to the base. Once again, sorry for the candles on top of the building. Lost my beauty roll, so here are some stills of the property.